all I had to say when the Super Bowl started was, Alexa, play FMBDZ. Pressure is going down, nigga. Because guess what? This nigga, Pat Mahomes, felt the motherfucking pressure from that nigga Tom Brady, dog. That's what I'm just gonna say to start the show. We got some amazing guests, as you can see. We doing a whole different format this time around. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna spark blunts. I'm J Focuz, aka your baby mama new boyfriend.
And I'm the lovely Bones, the baby mama slayer.
There we have it. There we have it, man. We're gonna introduce our guests soon as fuck.
Man by day, robber by night. You hear me?
And without no further ado, man, this is the Wake and Bake Podcast.
Yeah.
I've been riding the dope with the dope shit.
That song always behind me.
Yeah, every day I need a dope tip. I was on some dope shit. A nigga was a pope and do or die. Nigga tell me on some dope shit. A nigga might as well do this motherfucking self. This is suicide. Gotta take a little rip, nigga. Hopped up quick, so I had to double back, get him 2 times. I ain't into this shit, bitch. I'm true to this shit. And every morning I wake up and throw a gay ass. I just wanna be the dick. Fuck the bad, it's the bitch. Bunny rabbit off the brick. Bunny rabbit reach his dick. Mighty know his dick. All is well in his bitch. 100 shells in his bitch. 50 shells in his bitch. Never tail in his bitch. Fuck 12, suck a dick. Get the echo in the enemy with the top off. Falls in the town, get the knocked off. Take a chain in your ring and boy, on the beat of dick. Take a bag, bunny off the brick. Bunny grab it, ready, only fuck 12, suck a.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome.
He my top 5 favorite rapper, man. My man Freddie, Gangsta Gibbs.
Gangsta Gibbs, ho. And so, I mean, I guess he just exposed himself. We got 2 great A-Town legends, Romulus legends, Michigan legends in the building. You know what I'm saying? Been doing this shit for quite some time. We got Young Bully. We got Sam in the building. Beats, you know. Raps, you know. You know both of these young men, man. How y'all feeling, man? How y'all doing?
Good.
Chilling.
We can only do 1 speaker at a time because Zoom. So y'all got to kind of like give each other some space. But yeah, I'm glad to have y'all here. I know my nigga Bones is too. We did a lot of work. Y'all got a project that y'all put out not too long ago. What was that joint called?
2 Goats.
Now I know we covered that on the podcast.
2 Goats.
And we know.
What was y'all process of working on that project? Go through like a little with like made y'all even do that project. Cause I know y'all been working together for a long time. What made y'all go say, you know what, we might as well finally do one?
Oh, you go ahead, bro. You go ahead and speak on that.
So look, he did what happened? What did Sam do? Sam did Perp Fiction. He did Perp Fiction.
I remember that.
Y'all remember Perp Fiction, him and Doogie? Shout out
Mm-hmm.
Doogie. So when they dropped that, I had felt like that project for both of them as personal favorites of my own, it just put both of them in a different light for me. Cause I don't know if y'all remember, like Doogie he used to rap how he rap now, but then he had switched his style up.
Yeah.
Then he came back how he rap now. When he switched his style up, I ain't like it. So that was like the first project I heard from Doogie where he was rapping the way that I like him to rap. I'm not saying that style was bad. I just personally didn't like the style. You know what I'm saying? So, and then Sam, the way he was actually like on there rapping, it wasn't like, at that point, it wasn't what we were used to hearing from Sam in terms of like him having like punches and shit that's gonna make you turn your face up. And
Right.
But I had felt like niggas be kind of unfair with the reviews of certain artists and shit. So I had felt like Sam is the best at the club shit, the up tempo shit. I feel like he is one of the best with the emotional shit. Like Sam can make you feel how he feel when he rapping sometimes. And so, and then everybody know I feel like I'm the best rapper. So that's where the 2 Goats came from. You know what I'm saying? I felt like he was the best at that, and I feel like I'm the best at this. And so we was like, you know what I'm saying, let's do the project. and I wanted people to hear Sam rap, like rap, you know. And then, so that's what made me want to do it. That's how we linked up with. That's how it came about. We had already did a project. We did Newtown. We did but Newtown was more like songs that we had already did, and then we kind of just put them all on one project. It was like a compilation. And then we did It's Nothing Personal, Just Business, Volume 1, and then Two Ghosts.
I mean, so your plan the entire time with the project was to try to bring the most from Sam. Was that the main goal?
Yeah, I wanted people, all right, so if I'm gonna be honest, I wanted people to feel like he better than everybody except for me. And I feel,
That's
I
fair.
feel
Not to
like
sound
I feel like the
narcissistic.
only way that no, I feel like the only way that it'll happen is if he was like on the whole project with me. Like
Yeah.
they'll be able to see the levels between him and them. You know what I'm saying? Because obviously I already think I'm better than everybody. I'm never shy about that. So you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
100%.
I feel like it's a level beyond what most people do that Sam do. But I don't think that he get the respect for that necessarily because you don't really look for that from Sam. So like if Sam was on the track snapping, if one of the verses that people like of mine, if Sam rapped it, they wouldn't like it as much. And I don't like that because I feel like he is one of the better rappers. Like when you break it, strip it down, everything else, and just line for line, I feel like he's one of the best rappers. But I don't feel like anybody else not anybody, but I don't feel like enough people looking at him like, hey, he might fuck around and get on the song and body you.
Right. So Sam, is that how you felt when y'all first talked about it? Like, okay, this is my chance to like really showcase my ability.
I'm be honest. No, not really, because it don't really bother me that people don't look at me the way they might look at Bully or Doogie or you or Bones, because I'm not a lyrical. I'm not getting on the track for you to hear. Oh, damn, what he say? Let me go back and listen to it again. That's not me. Get on there. If it's more, most of the time it's about me. If I'm rapping, it's something I did. It's something I'm doing on my family. So I could really care less of what people say as far as, oh yeah, Sam can't hang with the nigga with the bars or do this. I can out rap a lot of niggas.
Okay, so I mean, let's get the elephant out of the room because I was the one. Well, at least I felt like I was the one on the pod here to say that I felt like it was the Bully show and you didn't hold up your end. I did say that, and I kind of want to give an explanation as to why. We've been kind of trying to put this together for a few weeks now. We finally didn't caught y'all fellas for a little bit of time, so I'm glad we got a chance to talk.
When I said I wasn't just talking about y'all because y'all hadn't did the pod yet.
100%.
I hadn't said that yet. You know,
100%.
Going into the project. This how I was
exactly. And so we have reviewed it. I'm glad you put that narrative into it. But yeah, so after the project had already come out, we had reviewed it, and I felt like Sam maybe didn't hold up, and it's not because I was looking for certain things. Like, you know, me and Bones last episode 31, we were talking about our sleeper picks for the year, and I decided to go with Don Toliver. I was listening to his shit every fucking morning. Like, he was my morning project, you know what I'm saying, to give me some energy, get me going, give me hype. He's not lyrical, he's not that hardcore, he's not, you know, a lot of the things that people would expect me to be a fan of, but I am a fan of the man. So that goes to say I was looking at everything else. I was looking at what you were best at, and when you came into Bully's world, or you brought Bully into your world, you couldn't hold your end up, but because you didn't bring Bully into your world as much. Like, I feel like most of this music and the beats and the content was kind of driven on his side, and then you kind of was just like, yeah, I feel the same. I got a verse for that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was seeing. Just, you know, and so people, when they come to the pod, so they know that we really listening to this shit and we not just giving it one play and calling it a day.
Okay, so let me ask y'all this.
Wait.
Y'all felt like that. What songs did y'all think that was him? Like, oh, I got a verse for that, or I got a verse for that. My nigga, like, let me put a verse on it.
The intro. Hold on, let me go to my notes.
I gotta find the day. I gotta get my notes. Because look, we take notes. You know what I'm saying?
Listen. Mm-hmm. I told Sam that's what you meant before you told him that. I swear to God, after we watched, I was telling like, bro, this is what he really said.
Mm-hmm.
When you went to your world, he felt like you wasn't you, basically. You know what I'm saying?
World? How can y'all tell which world was whose?
Because the song content, like you said it, how you like to do music. You said it's not more about lyrics, it's about the feel of the song. You know what I'm saying? So I could tell when it was like, all right, this just a bop. You know what I mean? Sam produced it too. Oh yeah, this just a bop. But dang, his part is kind of like, you know what I mean?
Right, yeah, hey man. But
it was moments on there where it was like, all right, I could see he can hang. You know what I mean? It was some moments on there 100%. Like that. You know what I mean?
100%. And you know, I feel like the winning hand is in you got the winning hand, but you call yourself the king of clubs, bro, and you ain't bringing well enough. You know what I'm saying? How you got a winning hand over there, bro? You the king of clubs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought you would have brought it a little bit more and at least took it in that route so that you could dominate. Like, you should have brought him to the club. You should have took him to the strip club. I know he wasn't able to go to them places at the time, maybe when y'all was recording it, because it was locked down, all that good shit. But, you know, maybe you should have took him there, man.
It's a different like when it comes to that type of music, it's certain things that you just know people gonna be like, oh no, he don't sound good on that. Like, I can't be like, hey, focus. I got this up tempo, back that ass up. I need you on it.
Don't use me. Don't use me. Don't use me.
Because you know you.
Don't use me. Because guess what? Body bags. Bring them through. Clean them bitches up.
It might be true, but my people not gonna be like, oh, damn, he got Focus on that bitch. Let me hear what Focus talking about. That's what.
Fair enough. They not checking for me for that.
Not that you wouldn't kill it. It's just I didn't expect him to be on that, but okay.
I'm with you.
That.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I fuck with y'all shit regardless, man. Everything y'all be putting out, bro, I'll be fucking with that shit. I be trying to get some exclusives. I got a couple bully exclusives, man. So
I mean, do y'all want to talk a little bit about, you know, I know things have been happening and moves have been made.
Man, I'm high now, man. Talk about some funny shit. I'm high as hell now.
All right, I'm glad we got a chance to like really get up to speed, you know what I'm saying, with the music on some real shit. But it's a lot that's been happening actually. New music, not that released, but it's about to. All I know is it's still Black History Month, and it's episode 2 of the Black History Month edition.
Ooh.
So I just want to mention how
I got 2 of them. I got 2.
Great.
Can I go first, please? I'll say that in a minute. I got 2. I'm going with Madam J Walker first because she's responsible for all these bitches walking around with no edges. It's her fault.
Wow.
Let's go.
It's her fault.
Let's go.
No black
bitches look like they got alopecia.
This nigga.
No, stop using a hot comb and using grease,
no
man.
All
that.
I'm
talking shit. It's for the jokes.
we here for the jokes. Yeah, no, hey.
It's the jokes, man.
And see, I want to talk about how
I got one more. I got for you because I know we got to do one speaker. I want to do one more.
Go ahead, back to back.
George Washington Carver, because he's responsible for allergies around the world.
I mean, is he responsible for the allergies or is he responsible to the reaction to the creation? Because it ain't his fault how niggas react to his creation. Niggas make art every day, B. Peanut butter is art, nigga.
We love these people, man.
Right. It's funny sides to everything, and I'm glad you can find one. I'm going to give it out to one of the greatest basketball players of our time, Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson, he was a monster. You know the practice quote. We all know it. We've all, come on. So the thing about this man, he was the first black man to get his cornrows touched up mid-game, nigga. He was on the motherfucking sidelines. His mama was there, nigga, in a bandana, nigga, in a no-limit fucking jersey. Nigga, tightening up his motherfucking cornrows. Nigga, he was the first. Nobody's ever done it. That nigga's a fucking real pioneer, innovator. Nobody ever do that shit again. The fuck? Show some respect to King Al Iverson.
That's some boss ass shit.
Real talk, man. It's photo evidence. But yes, man, it's plenty of things that's happening in the world. I'm so happy to be able to be here with you fellas and be talking about some of this shit. If you got to do some off the camera speaking, make sure you mute your mics, fella. I know sometimes life is real. But I do have a question. Did you know the rumor is High C is back at McDonald's? Did you hear this shit?
No.
They trying to bring the High C orange back. This is some real shit. I heard this from a real reliable source, the internet. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even gonna name a source because I don't really got one. The internet been talking though. High C orange is fucking back.
Fuck McDonald's, man. I don't eat that shit anyway.
Oh, hey, you are alone, nigga. I'm good for a motherfucking quarter pounder with cheese, nigga, every now and then. Holla at your boy.
Yeah.
I'm getting high, see?
Nice. I'm with you. So come on, man.
When did they take High C away?
It probably was late last year, maybe like September. And the fans bullied McDonald's. It's like Sonic. It's like Sonic the Hedgehog, the movie, all over again. Like the fans got together and bullied the company enough so that they made a change. That shit is rare. Like it's only been happening these days with the internet. Like niggas are really been getting together and been making differences. You know what I'm saying? I think that's the main story here. You know what I'm saying? Reddit, Wall Street betters, you know what I'm saying? Got together, got Dogecoin popping. If you in the Dogecoin market, nigga, you already know what's up. That shit was worth less than pennies not too long ago. And it's almost worth $1 now. You know what I'm saying? And that's just off of the strength of niggas getting together on the internet and collaborating, if you will. So what y'all got to say about that? I don't know.
I'm getting a high C.
Hey, they legit, the fans legit went to the movie theaters. I mean, to Sony. I think Sony made it to Sonic and said, "Yo, Sonic looks weird as fuck, nigga. Where's his fucking eyeball?
Yeah.
Put his fucking eyeball in." Them niggas went back and put his fucking eyeball in, nigga, because the fans bullied them niggas.
Yeah, that shit was dope too. That movie was dope. Fuck.
It was off the chain, funny as hell.
Yeah.
I was ready for it. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to all of the companies that listen to the fans. We know what the fuck we talking about. Yeah. You just listen to us. Huh?
Black people started that shit. And they made 50.
What you mean?
They made 50 change the power intro.
Oh. Was that first? Did that come after Sonic though?
Yeah, because they changed the power intro like season 5. That was like 2 years ago. They made them.
You might be right. You might be fucking right, dog. God damn.
Jay-Z was the best president. Jay-Z was the best president I've ever seen. Fuck all that. Jay-Z was
great.
Speaking
of Jay-Z, it's new Jay-Z music coming out. Did you know that? It's with Nipsey. It's called What It Feel Like. It's the single from Judas and the Black Messiah movie soundtrack.
Well, it'll feel.
What you think? What y'all think? And Black Thought and Rhapsody are also.
It'll feel better
on that song?
if Nipsey was alive.
Yeah. Fair enough. They pimping out his vocals, you think?
Oh,
yeah.
It feel way better now. What are you talking about? Nipsey?
He wasn't gonna get a whole feature. He might have got a whole feature though.
I'm saying he would have got the whole feature.
Yeah, he might have got one.
How legendary is that shit now though? How legendary is that shit now? Because I ain't gonna lie to you, Nipsey was super slept on musically before he passed away. I ain't even fuck with his music.
100% fucking slept on.
So yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like he was making his way, but he wasn't. If he would have had a whole feature, niggas would have slept on it. Niggas would have slept on
100%.
it because he got some bangers like that you wouldn't even know about if you ain't like Crenshaw. That shit was dope. I didn't listen to it till after he died though. Like you know what I'm
Damn.
saying? You feel me? So that's what I'm saying. A lot of niggas got hip afterwards, and then shit. Because I'm not really a fan of West Coast music. I only like Game and Snoop. I don't really like all that shit too. It feel like a nigga hugging me and shit. That shit feel rough, man. I don't like that. So I thought he was just a regular West Coast nigga. So I ain't really listen to the music, but I was following what he was doing off the court. And yeah, you know what I'm saying? Unfortunately.
Okay. Most certainly. But that's what's the cool shit. And come to find out, it's some kind of wild ass rumor that Lauren London is preggo. And so this is just on the tail end of all of the shit that's actually already happening. So it's kind of wild, man. I'm eager to hear music. I want to know what the fuck is popping. I'm ready for whatever at this point. And
who's she supposed to be pregnant by? You can't just swoop past that.
100%. Hey, it's just what it says. Like that's just what it says.
Wow.
That's just what it says. A source confirmed. LA Sentinel. This is an LA Sentinel article that put that out there. So
life goes.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know what to think.
About to say life go on.
You know it do. It do. But that's my thing. I'm eager to see if Nas is on this. Is Nas on this fucking project?
Yeah,
because they say that Nas
her.
You know, see, look, because you know they say Nas always step on a Jay-Z release or vice versa.
Man.
Just like they say the Weeknd step on Party Next Door releases. Do y'all know about that, Bully, Sam?
Yeah. Not at all. Not at all.
So if you look at the track record of the releases of Party Next Door, the Weeknd always drops something the same day, like whether it's a song or like a preview to something new. But whenever Party Next Door comes out, he drops. You can look it up. It's facts. Party Next Door just put Colors. It's a 2-part mixtape that on streaming as a 1-part. So it's like his favorite 4 from each project. It was EPs. And lo and behold, this nigga, the Weeknd, put out the highlights. It's called the highlights. It's not even the greatest hits. It's the highlights. So it's a real life thing that's been going on for years. If you're not a real music head, if you don't like the Party Next Door, you probably don't notice this happens. But it's all reactionary on the Weeknd.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah. Yes. That's a real life thing. And according to the lore, Jay-Z and Nas do that with each other as well. Whether it's a song or a full project, they drop on the same day, no matter what. Yeah. Pay attention now.
You know, what was Nas' last project? And then Hov and them dropped the Carters, something like that.
Yeah, it was the EP with Kanye. No, when they dropped the EP with Kanye, it was the Lion King. Lion King came out.
He just dropped last year, though.
Oh, wait, with Beyonce.
Yeah.
He dropped last year with Beyonce. So.
No, he didn't.
He has a song with Beyonce on her album. What you mean?
Last year?
That was 2020, right?
Yeah. 2020, the Carters.
I'm talking about her last project. I can't remember what her last joint was.
All right, yeah, you're right. That Lion King joint was like that.
Right, yeah, I could have swore that happened last year. So, I don't know. Is it real? Is it fake? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what the fuck happened, because I don't fucking know.
So because me and somebody be talking about this all the time. And I did want to ask this. So it's artists that like it's popular and stuff like that, like Megan Thee Stallion. Megan Thee Stallion has been like, it's been like a while now since we can say she's just a girl with potential.
Right.
It's like about time to be that star we thought she was.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But it doesn't seem like she actually made that jump. You know what I'm saying? So I started going through artists like who was big but didn't necessarily take that jump. So y'all give me some people who's like, you know what I mean, didn't necessarily take that jump that we thought. Except Chance the Rapper. Please don't name him. I'm tired of talking about him.
I mean, just to go back old school, I could go back to Lauryn Hill. She was the originator of not making the fucking jump. Like, you had the following and the fan base who wanted something and they couldn't get it because X, Y, and fucking Z, whatever the fuck she told us. You know what I'm saying? So that's one person I immediately think about when I think about that shit. What y'all think?
I got two. I say Wale and Meek Mill.
Let's dive in. What's up? Why?
Why though?
I felt like coming off of I think it was Dream Chasers 2. I thought Meek was finna just go. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, everybody know Wale, he had like two of the biggest records, like back to back. And you like, damn, he finna be in the conversation at least, you know what I'm saying? And then he was just gone. Like,
yeah, but you saying that though, is that because of his talent or was that because of who he was under?
Both.
You can't really just say he didn't just pop. He didn't. You think so?
He didn't belong there. He didn't belong there.
Wale did.
I thought he had the talent. I thought it
didn't take the jump. Meek Mill didn't take the jump. Like, he didn't upgrade his lyrical skills. You know what I'm saying? He just got better songwriters for his sooks and shit. Like that. That's it. Like, Wale, he kind of upgraded his lyrical skills, but he kind of blackballed himself, and he wasn't supposed to go to MMG. Why would you do that? You should have just signed to an indie or something. You know what I mean? For music purposes, anyway.
No, yeah, one album. Like, once the ambition was over, he should have left. But I guess, you know, that just wasn't how it was laying for him. So I agree. I think they are both. I agree. They're both self-saboteurs. Well, Meek Mill for his career and the niggas who fucking he had around him. Because holy shit. Like, how do you sign niggas and then they all get kicked? Like, majority of your fucking label dies just one after the fucking next is wow. So, like, there was like a version of saboteur going around Meek Mill the entire career, it seemed like. Maybe something was happening with him on a street level where he just couldn't get it right. Because obviously, I don't know. It was something with both of them artists where they just kind of sabotage themselves. So I can agree. Sam, what you got?
I ain't really got nobody. I don't really listen to industry rappers, though. I ain't gonna lie. Besides, you know, the Waynes. He said I would have said Chance because I kind of like his music, but you know, we ain't gonna.
I mean, hey, we a local pod, bro. You could say Blade Icewood.
I got two. I'm gonna go with the industry and underground. I'm going with A Boogie with the hoodie. Because he was fire and it just wasn't after a while. You know what I mean? And then I'm going with Noogie.
Who?
Because what's the one he did Perk Fiction with? Like, it was like high school. You know what I mean? And when he did switch his style, it was like, oh no, I'm straight. You know what I'm saying? But he's using his own shit and really coming with the shit. It's like, oh, you switched your style, no, I'm straight. So yeah, they're my two, man.
Hey man, so because that's little bro. So what when y'all say style, what style y'all talk about that he switched it? Y'all don't like the new one, the new style, or the old style?
The new style.
What's the new style?
Like he's trying to be more modern.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah,
But he
modernizing
was
those.
always a nigga trying
Yeah.
to do different than everybody else. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I got you.
It's rough. It's rough trying to make that transition. Like, what was it like for y'all, like as artists, just trying to make that transition to where it was kind of like, all right, we know what was hot when we were, coming up, but now it's a different sound. Like, what was it like for y'all trying to transition? Because I know I'm still like in the process of putting out a full, letting y'all know kind of I can accumulate with the time. So what was it like for y'all? Because I know y'all kind of did a lot of that on Two Go.
For me, it wasn't. I mean, it's hard for me because I still ain't really transitioned. I still, if I had to choose, it would only be club music.
Right.
But only certain people gonna feel that or like that type of music. So I can't just continue to make that every song. And then people, it just after a while it get exhausted. Okay, nigga, what else do you got? What else can you talk about, nigga? Like, so I don't know. It ain't hard, but that ain't my,
I mean, but that's the thing. Like when me and Bones actually collaborate to help another artist write music, because we got a songwriting group where we help other artists write a bunch of their music, and when we come together, when we think about a single, it's just Heartbreak at the Party is always does best, and so it's a way to like get wild and kind of like blend what's like the current, like everybody likes the fast-paced party shit, but they also like it slow down.
Good music is good music, and bullshit is gonna fade regardless. You know what I'm saying?
But what I'm trying to say is it's different ways to approach the party scene. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't always have to have it one style. It's different ways to do it. And I think the new kids, a lot of these newer guys, they're figuring that out. Like, they master that shit. Like, we literally partied to this nigga Little Uzi talking about how his friends got murdered. And we had a blast, nigga. I was popping bottles and shit, nigga. It was a what? So I was popping bottles to him talking about his despair. And so I think it's a lane, and there's different ways and options to talk about the club shit. I don't know. And to make people party, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to make them party by talking about the club. I think it's different ways to approach it. I don't know. Bully, what you got?
I came in when I started rapping. I think I've been rapping the same way ever since. I think what I do well is just being able to adapt to any type of rap style. I'm not going too far outside of modern traditional rap. Like I
All
said,
right, man, you being safe. Nah, man, you being safe right now. That's a safe answer. Because you changed. That means you changed.
Wait, listen. Let me tell you. That's what I'm saying. It's a rap style though. It's a different style of rapping. It's not like I don't be well. And Wayne was one of my favorites. I came in with the Wayne auto-tune shit, but that don't work all the time with rapping. And so you change the tempo, the style. The style changes, of course.
Mm-hmm.
It has to. And sometimes I'm not gonna even lie. Like, I got a song called Aura, and I just basically just got on there and just ran all my words together. I don't know. So people be like, "That's your best song." I'll be like, "Word."
No, hey, the fans will let you know some shit for real. Anybody that really fuck with your shit will really let you know, even though you don't feel like it. You just go, I know that was my purest. Like, everything I said on that track, I meant. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that for a fact. But I was saying some bullshit. And they'd be like, yo, that was the one. Like, it was the one that made me offend you. Like, okay, cool.
Yeah, that's how I be. I hate all my songs, but the songs I really
after you make them.
Yeah. Every song is the girl you wanted to hit so bad, and then you hit her and she was
Oh
trash.
my God, and it was the worst.
And now you like, man, bitch, all right. That's how I feel about all my songs. After we get done with them and I'm listening back, I'm like, bro, I hate this song. Like, and then
I
they
was
be like,
so hyped to record it. Yes, I'm with you 100%. I know any artist that's listening right now was with you 100%.
Yeah. So.
But yeah, man. I mean, it's like I said, bro. It's shit been going on, and I'm gonna sound the alarm because right now the scam of the week didn't happen. So according to Hip Hop DX and TMZ, MTV Catfish host, whoever the fuck his name is rolling his eyes because according to TMZ, a catfish pretending to be pop star Bruno Mars somehow managed to convince a woman in Houston, Texas to clean out her bank account, okay? This nigga got 2 checks sent to him for a combined $100,000 pretending to be Bruno Mars and saying he got tour expenses.
Is this a scam of the week?
Bro, is this a scam of the week? You ain't hear the alarm? I ran the alarm already, nigga. This is a scam of the week. This nigga got down 100K by pretending to be Bruno Mars. Police traced the funds to the bank account to another Texan who was arrested on money laundering charges along with alleged accomplice. He had an accomplice. So
we getting off the 100K.
Bro, it's a gift. They gave this to me.
Yeah.
They said it was giving it to me. What the fuck
It
you
ain't
mean?
It ain't my fault she thought I was Bruno Mars.
I
never told her that.
Come on, bro. I didn't influence her at all. She just went for it.
I never told her that. She asked me if I am, and I just didn't say no.
Exactly. What you mean?
Preparing to be that nigga. Yeah.
Scam of the week, man. Hey, people do these things.
Right.
Like, you have to be aware. People have money. Do you know how many albums this nigga has sold? You know how many singles this nigga has sold? A lot. This nigga don't need $100,000 from nobody. Y'all gotta relax. I know y'all like these niggas, but come on, man. Relax. Don't get scammed like one of these guys. Chinwindu. Holy shit. That's a mouthful. And the last name too is wild. But yeah, man. Hey, get your money. Do whatever you gotta do, bro. But don't get caught in one of these. Don't be the nigga to get caught. I wanted to talk about, speaking of dog and hoes, because that hoe just got dogged. DMX. What is DMX's discography of classics? How many does he have? Does he have 1? Does he have 2? Does he have 6? I don't know, man. This is what we here to try to break down. If y'all have another screen that y'all can pull up like DMX's discography on, that would be great, but it don't matter because I'm gonna break it all down.
Right now.
I'm just used to having everybody around to see the screen. We had one person on that was from Africa. Where is Doug from, Bones? Was he from Zambia or something like that?
Ooh, I don't know, man. That nigga, man.
He said, fuck that nigga.
Sick, dog.
Let's go. But yes, DMX, bro. Like, this nigga had what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 albums.
Man,
That's a compilation.
Multiple classics on each CD.
What happened?
Multiple classics on each CD.
Oh, shit. Goddamn, y'all talking shit. And we gonna start real fast, real quick. It's dark and hell is hot.
That's
now,
a lot
of people did that. I mean, I heard on multiple interviews, multiple platforms, the dog shit was real. The nigga was really running around with pit bulls, was training them to do all type of wild shit. Like, this nigga was like, he was just like the Candyman of the hood with dogs. Just imagine if Candyman was running around with fucking pits. Like, this nigga would be insane. So this was fucking DMX. It's Dark and Hell is Hot. Positive reviews from all of the platforms. Came out May 12th, 1998. And it was a full project, man, as full as it can get. Singles include Get At Me Dog, Stop Being Greedy, Rough Rider Anthem, How's It Going Down, All Music gave it 4 stars. Los Angeles Times gave it 2. Who the fuck are they though? They didn't know who hip hop is. Pitchfork gave it 9. So starting, from the intro, what was y'all impressions? Do y'all remember?
Man, he got a lot of albums, man. This is classic, bro. Like, I was a young dog when this came out. Got Swizzy all over this, man. The Rough Rider, one of the greatest pop songs ever.
Yeah.
This whole album, man.
I'm not agreeing to the classic status yet. I'm gonna hold my tongue for that. But yeah, no, it's a crazy album. Give it to me.
The song with Drag On, I can do without. However, he was putting his mans on, so you got to give it to him. You know what I mean? That's it. You know.
No. Mans is that nigga was putting his mans is on. What y'all remember about this first album from DMX here? It's dark. Hell's out.
My favorite DMX song is How's It Going Down. That's my shit. So yeah, that's classic for me. I think that and Fresh in My Flesh, Blood in My Blood.
Whoa. Don't cheat the listeners on a good little hour or so of content, man. We trying to talk. And we don't get to that side of things. But man, you right. Because we can go through this. Rough Riders Anthem for one. I'm playing Call of Duty one random day in 2020. Bad year to reminisce to. Don't nobody want to think about it, but I'm gonna think about it right now. 2020 is going down. No pun intended. I'm sitting around playing a game. They say, yo, update Call of Duty. Pop it. I say, all right, I'm gonna pop the update. Go to the vehicles. They say, it's hip hop songs. I said, let's go. What's the first song? Bum, 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 bum. It's going down. Y'all gonna make me. And so from the day that this came out, May 5th, 1998, that single came out, to today, 2021, February 10th, that song is Live. Very long live life of a song. So off rip, the song, it's a classic. Kasim Dean. I didn't know that was Swiss Beats' name. I don't think I've ever looked at his real name for some reason. So, hey, him and Swiss Beats went in the studio and went fucking nuts. Fucking with D was a crazy track. It wasn't like a super classical type B-side, but it was great. We didn't want to skip it. The Storm was a weird hook that we had. It was X, so it was cool.
His voice in general is one of the most distinctive voices.
Oh man, one of the best, because it was real. Like nobody believed it until we all believed it. Like nobody thought that was his real fucking voice, dog. Look Through My Eyes, Get At Me, Dog. Of course, they was trying to make Sheek Louch that guy, but you know.
Yeah, Sheek Louch had bars,
but the most forgettable out of the three in the group. You gotta have equal level bars.
It's obvious. It's obvious. Kiss is obviously.
No, him and Styles were neck and neck. Niggas don't like to look at it that way, but I think so. What y'all think? Do y'all think Jadakiss was that better than Styles P?
I think Styles P the best one.
What?
Period.
Yeah, I think he the most complete one out of the three. So yeah, I think Sheik Luch is okay. I don't think he that much better than like a Memphis Bleak though. So don't play my
Me either.
So you know what I'm saying?
Me either, bro.
So is Jadakiss. So is Jadakiss.
No, nah, so you be slandering Jada, dog, and I don't know why, but
He's not.
you be slandering my guy.
Average. He like Fat Joe
Man,
level
hell no.
to me, like
Bro.
I'm
like
about to hang up. You say that again, bro.
Hey, overhyped.
Like I can name 50 people better than Jadakiss off the top of my head. I swear.
Overhyped.
Sorry, I ain't talking about commercially and nothing like that. I'm talking about like bar for bar. Like I can name 50 people. But
yeah, hey,
is this album a classic or not? Is this album a classic or not?
Nope. Hold on, wait. How's it going down? When I heard the story about how's it going down, it just added to the momentum of the whole legendariness. You know what I'm saying? Like it's how's it going down is a different type of love story. Like we talk about these days, how like Throat Baby is like a romantic song. Like you should play that song to set the mood. Any niggas out there listening, if you want to set a certain mood in your house, turn Throat Baby on. Play it 7 times. 7. Don't let it stop playing. You gotta be your own DJ and let it play 7 times. Guarantee you might just get head. It's like 60%. You gonna get some
no, it's not, bro. That's
you know what
bad
I'm saying? You gonna set the scene.
60%.
That's horrible advice.
I gotta listen to this song to get 60% chance.
Bro, you got 60%. You should have the other 40 in your swag.
His numbers off. I don't know about those 60.
Hey, no. My whole thing is this. You should have a 40 in your swag.
Chance she gonna leave.
No.
Hey, no. You should have a 40 and everything else. You should be the 40.
I get at least the 60 getting her there.
It's a 60%.
You don't need to put that much effort in, man. If you motherfucking know what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? Anyway.
That's bad advice, G.
Hey, I'm gonna let it be bad advice and I'm gonna put it into the ethosphere. This is a podcast and we need some entertainment. Disagree with me more. It's a bunch of dope shit on here, and at the end of the day, I don't feel like it's a classic, but at the time it was. I think at the time of release, It's Dark and Hell is Hot was a classic album, but it's not a fucking classic album. None of these songs really live well towards the end. And nobody remembers the end of the album for that much. Like, if you listen to this album every day, maybe you do. But I don't think people really live with It's Dark as Hell is Hot today. I don't catch niggas in the streets playing DMX. I'm sorry.
You ain't rolling enough cutlasses then.
Hey,
you can't judge the album based on today's standards.
I'm not judging the album based on today's standards. I'm judging the album based on how it lived. A classic album lives well. I said his single lived great. Because guess what? We still bump it today. But guess what? The album did not.
Greatest songs ever. That's what make this album a classic. It was classic when it came out, and it got one of the most classic hip hop songs on it that still live. This is a classic album. I'm playing this today.
You don't want to go back to the old episodes. You don't want to do that. I want to go dig through, but I don't fucking feel like it. But one day, we gonna pull up some of your old takes and match them up with your new takes. And guess what, bro? You wasn't saying shit like this about what a classic is. When it came down to your definition of it, it was not fucking this. It was how well does the album fucking live today. And guess what? A lot of the fucking songs on this album, you're not fucking bumping. Nigga, I ain't never heard you listen to a DMX song. I've known you since I was in the 3rd fucking grade. You ain't never fucking bumped.
You also never heard me listen to Bon Iver, but I do.
Ever.
You also never heard me listen to Bon Iver, but I do.
Guess what, though? I've heard you bump Bon, and I've heard you praise him. So guess what? In the time he was out.
What about Beethoven? Have you heard me?
I've never heard you bump Beethoven, but I've heard you praise him.
Exactly.
I've heard you praise him. So I let it be like, all right, maybe this nigga listens to Beethoven often. Maybe he knows what it feels like to be like uplifted and want to go clean up some shit. You know what I'm saying? Because Beethoven came on. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's like Beethoven's whole vibe. Like, he's like, yo, clean the house, nigga. But yes, I don't feel like this album is a classic. It was a classic for its time, but it didn't live.
All right,
And
so
yeah,
if hip hop would have blew up when this album dropped, would that be considered a classic?
no, it's the music on the album.
I'm saying,
Am I willing
if
to
hip
bump
hop
it?
died with that album, would that album be considered a classic?
It's
No,
the album Jay-Z boycott. Was it this album Jay-Z
I
boycotted?
think it was.
Or was it the next? Or was it this?
And I think that's why he put the second one out. I'm not sure. It might be one or the other.
Well, let's go to the next album, because the next album, man,
was a toughie.
he made a jump.
Now, this is where it gets
jump.
difficult. Flesh in my flesh, blood in my blood. This shit came out same year as this Dark and Hell is Hot. And so it gave extra momentum. I feel like if we took, I'm going to give my opening thoughts. He took half of this project, fused it with the other half, nigga. He would have had a classic on his hands, guaranteed, no matter what. From me, if he would have waited until he made this and the first one and just made them one, he would have a classic, guaranteed. But he didn't. He wanted the money. They said, give us two, it's $1 million. He said, it's a go. You know what I'm saying? Fucked up to me. What's your opening thoughts about this album?
You can tell it was the bad grab by the features. Better production. Swiss Beats took a jump. DMX took a jump lyrically and on his song making. This is 2 classics in a row, man, for me, man. Fuck all that.
My sentiments exactly.
Bro, y'all are living by old hip-hop standards. I don't care what anybody say. We have come to a place where the millennials are afraid to speak out against what the standards the OGs set at the time. I'm here to go against that. That's why we the fucking Wake and Bake podcast in this bitch. And guess what? It's a no for me. It's not a classic. Once again, the entire momentum of what he did this year was classic. Because guess what? In the future episode, I can say he was the first in history. Fuck it. This episode is going down. This nigga was the first black person in history to drop 2 albums same year, nigga, and they both went platinum. He was the first to do it. Nobody had ever done it. You know what I'm saying? So I can give him that much. He made history, but these not classic fucking albums, dog. They just really good. They didn't live.
So what? After what point does it not become a classic? Because that means we have to start talking 2000 and what was that? 3, 2? When
we go by 11 years, bro. If we 11 years removed from or 7 years to 11 removed from the album, we can start talking about the classic status we feel like. And so when we started, is it a classic as a podcast? That was what the criteria was. So all it was about was the time period. It just had to be old enough for us to talk about. We talking about his whole discography here, and what I'm saying is, in retrospect, this shit's not a fucking classic album. Can you rap one lyric? Rap a lyric. Go! One of y'all right now.
Dog, the fuck is you mean?
Nobody.
Get at me, dog.
Nothing. I got nothing. What do you mean? What do you mean it's classic?
What you mean? I just did the dog growl.
Nigga, that's nothing. Nothing.
You said give you something. I gave
None of you niggas gave me nothing. Guaranteed. This is not a fucking classic to none of us here. Y'all all perks. And I called y'all on camera. All of you niggas. I'm making this a major clip. You couldn't give me one fucking line from this fucking album, you fucking frauds.
Yes, I could.
Yeah.
Yes, I could.
Yeah.
Yes, I could.
I said I'm slipping and falling. That's the
Nigga, that's the hook. Come on, man.
That's a
You
lie,
said
man. You said a
Play
lie.
with me.
That's a
Don't play with me, man. Don't do that.
That's a lie.
Hey, hold on, wait. Fuck out of here, man.
Oh, he
Next
going on
album.
the record. It's the
Next
Waking Up
album, this nigga ain't got a
podcast, bro.
classic yet.
He got
You
two.
niggas been perping the whole time. The
That's two,
entire
man.
internet, I'm calling all you niggos out.
But
All
we
you
outnumbered.
niggas. Everybody watching this. Everybody
I love
watching
it.
this.
I love
The
it,
entire
man.
town. The entire town and the entire world is gonna come watch this. They gonna call y'all out too, because they
They're
don't know
gonna
nothing different
agree.
either.
They're gonna be like, this nigga crazy.
They gonna say it, but guess what? They gonna deep in their mind, they gonna be like, I don't know none of that shit.
All right, so listen, because if you already saying he don't got no classics, he ain't got none. Ain't nothing else he got better than these two.
Ain't nothing better.
So where do you rank X at in your all time?
Low.
Above Jadakiss.
Above Jada though. He had more impact than Jada. Way
Whoever
more.
plays Jadakiss.
He had way more impact than Jada.
Yeah.
Okay, does anybody in your top 5 not have a classic album?
No, why
Hell.
would they?
Multiple.
Duh.
Okay.
Nigga, you heard to the wrong one.
Just
I don't
asking.
know what y'all talking to, man. I'm a real nerd. You want to talk about nerds? That's why niggas actually listen to the show. Because we are the fucking nerds and shit. What y'all got?
Multiple classic.
Y'all niggas don't like the Kingdom Come album. I heard one of y'all
I like
say,
Kingdom Come. I don't know what he said. I like
he
Kingdom
don't
Come.
like it either. He don't like it either.
He don't like it. I like it.
You like it.
Hey, get me out of that one.
It wasn't all that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was cool.
Wasn't his greatest project.
Yeah, it
but
wasn't
it was
all
better
that.
than Volume 1. I mean, better than Volume. Yeah, it was better than
Volume
1 and 2. Fuck it.
And
Volume
Blueprint 2.
either. Volume
And
1.
Let's go.
Blueprint 2. And Blueprint 3. And Magna Carta Holy Grail. It's better than all of it.
Volume
I
1
think Kingdom Come was good.
maybe was.
No, I like Volume 2. I think, Volume 2, I like Volume 2. But I think Kingdom Come better than Volume 2 though.
But like even Nas,
Ours just as
got
good.
like Nas got like 3 classics, 2.
Nas got 2 and maybe 1. No. He got
maybe 1.
He got Illmatic and
No, he got 1 for sure.
He got Illmatic and as it was written. Yeah, in my opinion.
And Stillmatic and Nigger.
No, I don't count. Stillmatic got carried by Ether. That's not. I don't count that.
Fuck that.
He got carried by Ether, and he
I got
lost that battle.
back.
And he lost that battle too. So,
that was the first pop album I ever heard and changed my whole perspective on life.
He's not bad. But yeah.
All right, hey, look, fellas, bro, look, the lady stopped listening already, so we gotta talk about something that's gonna bring them back. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I got, okay? Now, the word is out that Rihanna's Fenty fashion is to halt operations despite a recent Megan Thee Stallion and Flo Milli campaign. What the fuck? If you got Meg rocking your shit and it's lingerie or anything sportswear based, she could be the what's the new name for the shit that the Ivy Park shit. They calling it like athleisure. If the shit is athleisure and Megan Thee Stallion is wearing it, it's gonna sell the fuck out. Guaranteed.
Man, I'm tired of hearing me personally, because I appreciate women and black women doing the damn thing with Rihanna doing in the fashion, her fashion line and shit. But where's the album? Give me the album. Give me the Rihanna album, man. Fuck all that, man. I need to I've been waiting for like 6 years or some bullshit like that.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
trust me.
I'm tired of talking about Megan, man. I'm tired of it.
I just like talking about Rihanna because Rihanna and Fenty, I like seeing the Fenty ads. The Fenty ads are lit. Just her posting on fucking social media is a great day. As long as she keeps posting, you can wait. We can wait. We can wait on greatness because it's gonna be a classic. Because one day we can sit around and talk. You know, we can bring y'all fellas back.
I thought you said it was done though.
You would think, man, but you know, maybe it's a rollout plan. Nobody wanted to drop in 2020. That was just a fact of the matter. So who's to say she's not going to drop in the summertime? So I'm excited. I just want to see what's popping. Sam, you got some kind of thoughts?
I'm listening. This shit kind of new to me as far as Rihanna and the Megan shit. So I'm listening.
Right. Yeah. No. I mean, that's just the story of right now. I don't know what the fuck would stop her gigantic brand from releasing anything. But I'm guessing that more news is to come just based on what's happening here with Savage X Fenty. I've seen some bitches model the shit in person. They were about 180 modeling the good BBW side of the brand they just put out. You know what I'm saying? I was with the shits, you know what I'm saying? And I've seen some women wear fucking Savage Fenty, and the shit is good. For women of all sizes, if you don't got they haven't paid us a dime, they should. But if you don't got no Savage Fenty for your woman, send her some. I promise to God, she will motherfucking do all type of shit. But we also have a little bit more going on because I'm really excited to hear some of the new music. Who are some of the artists these days that y'all kind of have a target on releasing like a full album this year? Who are some of the people that you just like, if they release this year, it's a go?
Give me the Drake album. Give me the Drake album.
I mean, we all know Drake. That's a gimme.
And how you know only two. Nobody. I don't care about that.
Damn, nobody.
Yeah, nobody.
Damn.
I mean, I listen to it as it come, like, you know, it comes to the phone, title, and then, you know, I check it out. But I like Lil Baby. That's really it though, for real. I'm straight.
I'm gonna keep saying the same thing I've been saying. I'm just waiting for somebody to put out the pandemic anthem. Who got it? I don't care who it is. Just give me the pandemic album. We need something that's soundtrack for what 2020 was. We haven't gotten it from nobody. The thing just been kind of mid. So, Brent Fayez, do you have it? Do you have it, Brent Fayez?
I think he gonna have it.
I think Lil Baby gonna have it.
You think Lil Baby gonna give us the 2020 anthem?
He had already spoke on the situation slightly.
I mean,
on his latest single. Yeah, but that's what I mean. That's gonna be that's probably gonna be the highlight of the album, that song. But I think he's gonna be the one to do it.
Okay.
Hey man, fuck that song.
Damn, why you say that?
Whatever, bro. He was doing a lot of cooning, you know. Don't get me started on that. Y'all know it's bigger than black and white. Like, no, it's not. Yeah. White people kill black people. It's not bigger than that. Yeah, that's what it is.
Nice. It's a whole thing.
Fuck all that. I don't. Them niggas.
Talk about it.
You know. So. Yeah, you know, I'm black first, man. Look, you get it popping with the facts and everything. I don't like that. I think rappers should just be rappers, bro. Like, stop doing that, trying to make $1. You know what I'm saying? T Grizzly did it a couple years ago. Like, stop doing that. That shit whack. Basically, I feel like they be helping them whitewash history because it be accurate, and you got such a big platform that kids gonna hear it, and then they gonna feel like, nigga, they got fucking textbooks that say that slaves were indentured servants, like they was getting paid to do that, or they was getting some type of relief from that. Like, bro, stop.
I mean, come on now. Hey, hold on.
So
now, technically, I'm gonna go ahead and stop you there because I do know for facts, once a lot of the slaves got released, the house niggas continue to be house niggas.
No,
and they said whatever it takes
slavery
to survive, I'm gonna stay here and I'm gonna live with them. So they agreed to indentured servitude. That was a real thing. So you can't say that and make an argument.
You can't minimize the whole situation down to that. We
I
talking
get
about
it.
okay, and then on the other side of that,
but you can't say it's not a true thing though.
No, I'm saying no, but we'll say that, and then but on the exact other side of the door, it's a whole bunch of people that don't got nowhere to go, standing in the streets, getting killed by white people. So then when they come all the way back around, like nigga, it's not bigger than black and white. It's been black and white for 400 years, or plus years, whatever.
That's real as it gets though. I won't hold you up there.
So yeah, that's whack. That's on whack.
Oh, but that's why. Okay, hey, that was a hot take. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I don't really like celebrity representatives of black people.
Oh
because
shit!
When you break it all down, like they really just people. Like you look at it and you go like, look at how much T.I. supposedly has done for black people, and then look what they're saying about him right now. And if you believe that he that person, that type of information to crush you, and then now you looking at, because he's what they would say the best we have to offer. So if this nigga is this, how they gonna look at everybody else, right? Because we all fall under that.
Cut it out, man, bro. Who's setting these standards? Like in your mind? Because I'm sitting around looking at the niggas who really are setting the bar for this shit. Like we see that Master P is out here talking about, yo, this is what we doing. And he's doing the shit. Like who's saying the representatives are these people that you're looking at?
Oh,
I'm not understanding.
When you're talking about commercial success, if you tell somebody right now that Master P is worth $450 million, he'll tell you to Google it. He's gonna tell you lying, and y'all gonna have a whole conversation about it, because that's not what he tapped into. Nigga, I'm talking about the average black and white people that sit in front of their TV all day listening to It's Bigger Than Black and White all day. And then they coming out their cribs. Nigga, they don't even know we at war out here. I'm talking about them type of people. And they outnumber niggas like me or you or a nigga that might really sit down and take the time out to figure out what's really going on. They outnumber us.
True.
So and then you talking about like Lil Baby is all right. So what happens is sometimes the nigga transcend what he do, right? And this is like one of my arguments, because I always say like I could make a strong case for Lil Wayne as GOAT over Jay-Z, because although Jay-Z is uber successful, he's super successful with black people. Like, you know what I'm saying? We support Jay-Z, like the culture. That's a nigga that got supported by the culture. But Wayne took rap beyond where Jay-Z had placed it. Like if Jay put rap on the mantle, Wayne took the mantle and put that on the moon.
But that's the thing though. And this is where I get shit fucked up with Bones, because me and him talk about the newer rappers versus the older rappers all the time. And I'm usually in your shoes going, hey, but our artists got a chance to stand on their backs.
Right.
And they got a chance to make something else. Like when Jay-Z made Annie, like if there's nothing else I can say, like it's a lot of artists who I can not give credit to bringing white people to the game. But if I can give any artist to any credit to bringing white people over to us, it's Jay-Z with fucking Hard Knock Life. Like he literally not only did he buy the sample clearance, he used it so that other artists can continue to use it to their own free will, no matter what, for the rest of time.
Facts.
So which is one of the things that gives him GOAT status. Like it's a lot of things that these artists can.
I ain't taking away his,
but that's not what it's about. But that's not what it's about.
That you could say that, and that's cool. And he had one of the greatest Eminem verses ever. Two of them. Well, actually, they was in versus anyway. Anyways, we know the story, but
Mm-hmm.
but bro, in comparison to what Wayne has done in terms of commercializing hip hop, I was saying that what I was getting at was
I
that
see it, like going back to the celebrity talking for the culture. Like
right,
like Jay-Z is cool because we actually pushed him into that position. Like the black people actually support him. A person like Wayne, we want to put him in there.
right.
He was the nigga who was more musical than Jay-Z.
Well,
I
so
mean, but
what
come
happened?
on.
No, but what Wayne did was Wayne opened the door for white people to look at our rap stars as speakers for our whole race. That's what I meant.
But
So you
but
got Lil Baby
go
who
ahead.
on that same spaceship that Wayne was on, and they looking at him like as a person that like they be captivated by him, in a sense.
Mhm. No, he was a fucking like nobody could say like you can look at Lil Wayne and you can tell his life has led him down a fucking path that he had to come from that niggerdom. Like, cause he was just like he's like fucking Stevie Wonder right now. He got like 6 fucking dreads hanging on by a thread and all type of shit because of all of the stress of the industry that this nigga that went through. Like, you can tell he's been a superstar.
Mm-hmm.
And even when he talks to the masses, you can tell his superstardom has affected him in a way. But that's what I'm saying at the same time about like a Jay-Z in comparison was not only did I not sound different, like when Wayne first came out, we didn't fuck with Wayne. Just
Mm-hmm.
like we didn't fuck with
Y'all did.
Jay-Z.
Y'all did.
Just like we didn't fuck with Jay-Z. We didn't fuck with either of them niggas that hardcore. It was like, whatever. Like, our parents wasn't bumping fucking Hove. You know what I'm saying? At least mine wasn't. So, at the end of the day, when it came to, like, his singles, Money, Cash, Hoes, when he started coming out with that shit that my old man can bump in the Impala, nigga, drop the top and flip the switches and shit, like, that was the time that I got to experience Jay-Z. But if it wasn't for his singles, I was listening to fucking everything Lil Wayne put out. Everything. And I grew up in it. And so I can understand why Wayne would be considered better than Hove. Just because Wayne actually had that impact on us while we was around. Then he took it to another level because once again, people still say that the Carter 2 is better than the Carter 1, which I'm like, what? But people don't even remember the Squad Up mixtapes. People don't even remember the prefix and the suffix.
Yeah.
People don't even remember a lot of that like early Wayne that led into the Carter 1 Wayne that we could see the development and growth. You know what I'm saying? Like I still bump California Blueprint, California nigga. Oh shit, my favorite team is the Lakers. Like I'm still bumping that
Squad
kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Like on a whole nother level, but a lot of people don't even go to it because they just go, by the time he switched his whole style, he was the man. But Jay-Z didn't go through a switch his whole style thing, but remain relevant no matter what. And Lil Wayne, we already know, gives all the credit to his current style to T-Pain.
Yeah.
And Jay-Z would never sit around and do that. Like, sure, you could say, he quoted Biggie a lot, but at the end of the day, he switched his flows, he made different styles, he made shit cool. And that's why I could never sit and put Jay-Z on a higher level than, or Wayne on a higher level than Jay-Z. I can never give him that. Okay. That's the reason I couldn't.
I feel you. I just said I can make a case. I ain't said I could change your mind.
No. Case for one. I had to wrap up the scene so we can go ahead and cut this clip and make it a clip because this is gonna be awesome, nigga. This is a great conversation. Really appreciate it. And that's why I appreciate y'all coming through here.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
So I got one more.
Cut this out. Cut this out too. In this part.
Oh, you Wiz Khalifa now. This nigga said he was Bob Marley last week. Now he's Wiz. But I got some more news that I think is really important. for the community, the real life community, the simple fact that Tesla purchased 1.5 billion in Bitcoin. This is according to CNBC, excuse me. Just like Square, as of recent, Square, which is Cash App, has accumulated a bunch of money in Bitcoin. They've been giving away Bitcoin as kind of like a reason for you to make purchases with Cash App, instead of moving your money to your direct bank or whatever. So it's been a lot going on with the movement of Cash App and the money system. And Cash App is becoming a real competitor in the field. I'm just go ahead and give y'all the headlines real fast. Tesla announced in an SEC filing Monday that it has bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin. The company has also said it will start accepting Bitcoin as a payment for its products. CEO Elon Musk has been credited for raising the prices of cryptocurrencies, including Bitcoin, through his messages on Twitter, which is real shit. I literally watched this nigga go, yo, Dogecoin is lit. Go ahead and hit it up. And even when Bitcoin started falling, which anybody that's been following Bitcoin at all has known in the last 2, maybe 3 weeks, it fell a lot behind its reported $40,000. And so it's been like a real struggle for anybody that's been in the Bitcoin market trying to keep their coins and not sell out, because the market was falling, but it's bumped right back up to like 45,000, which is like the all-time. It's only going up above the all-time and making records since it's taken this dip and since Elon Musk said you should buy it. So, I mean, what do y'all think that this means for like life? People are more buying into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency.
Seen it coming.
I mean, did you?
The coronavirus, presidential election, switching everything electronically. That means only right Bitcoin stepped in. That means only right a big company try to come in and take over. Man, yes.
Bitcoin's not a company. Here's the thing. Bitcoin is not a company. Bitcoin is...
That's not what I said.
Well, what you mean? You talking about Tesla?
Yeah.
Other companies have been doing this. It's not new. This is the thing. A lot of different companies have been adopting Bitcoin. That's why you can see you can go to a gas station on 7 Mile and Van Dyke right now, nigga, and it's a Bitcoin ATM. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like it's new. Niggas in the hood been fucking with this shit before these niggas. That's why it's so important, because we was already adopting Bitcoin before they did, whether it's for nefarious uses or not. We've kind of already been starting to use this new crypto, and it's backed by money, dope, and fucking weapons and shit. And the American dollar is backed by nothing. So, I mean, but you know, niggas with guns back the American dollar, but that's pretty much it. You know what I'm saying? So we was going, yo, well, what's more valuable for us to believe in? And we are going back to that hive mind group mentality that we were talking about way earlier in the fucking pod. Niggas are coming together and saying, yo, we have to fucking figure something out because the government's wilding. We got to do something. It's people in Brazil. It's people in India. It's people in China. It's people all over the fucking globe going, yo, we need to do something else. We don't fucking want to continue to back the American dollar. So what are we going to do next? Because we know all America going to do is come through and colonize us because we the big dogs and we just flex our muscles like it ain't shit, nigga. And we come through and sweep every motherfucking thing, nigga. That's just how we do. Because I'm a patriot and all that good shit. But at the same time, we also don't trust our own banks here in America because they tend to get over on us. Every time some kind of global situation happens like COVID. What would y'all think about that?
Well, I would love to comment on it, but I actually have to go. I'm sorry.
Bones is motherfucking out of here. So actually we can do some kind of closing. You can do last words, whatever you gotta do.
All right. You shouldn't have to tell your mans that your baby mama is off limits. I love you guys out there. Lovely Bones. The Wake and Bake
Bow.
Podcast.
All right, man, I'll talk to you. But just any words on that? Just think about motherfucking cryptocurrency. This is gonna be our last little thing.
No, sir.
Yeah, that cryptocurrency, man. I don't know. Same. I'll be looking at stuff. I'll be just looking at it. I don't know. I got to watch it a little bit more. See what I think.
I've been doing my little researches. You know what I'm saying? And too many companies are kind of buying in, and I think as more of these corporations continue to buy into the promise, because at the end of the day, you know, we were saying that dollars were based on gold, and so we were like, yeah, gold, nigga, we love gold, nigga. I got a Rolex, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, niggas was flexing gold still. So once we said the dollar was backed by that, we were kind of like, oh yeah, you know, the dollar is good, yeah, because it's. And then they took that away, and then it was like, well, who's it? What's it backed by now? And these niggas started asking questions, and then we started getting answers. You know what I'm saying? And the answers wasn't great. And so now that we have an alternative, it's a real thing. No matter what people thought about it in the past, now today, cryptocurrency is a real deal thing. This shit is worth $47,000. I'm sitting here looking at numbers. It jumped down to 35. That nigga Elon Musk had said, yo, it's lit. A lot of people got rich. You know what I'm saying? So believe, don't believe. At the end of the day, research is the king. And I think we're going to call this episode that. That's a great name for this episode. Research is king. Algorithm is king. My name is J Focuz. What's your name?
Bully Hendrix.
Selle.
And this is the Wake and Bake Podcast. You bitch ass niggas. But yes, I appreciate having y'all through. That shit was awesome.
Yeah, man.